Hello everybody. I figured I'd make a short video here. The 396 has gotten to the point to where the one I'm putting together has gotten to the point that I need an oil pump. And the only one I have is this one. And now that was in an engine that at one time had water in the oil pan, and it froze and busted the oil pan. And it also, if that is straight, that's supposed to be down a little bit, and it's bent. It bent the pickup. And also it broke the brass. Pump's fine, clean on the inside, it's in great shape. So I'm going to take a die grinder and try to get the brass off of the seam so I can get that pickup tube out of the pump. So I got the brass ground off and cleaned up the oil pump the best I can because, well, you know, weld won't stick to brass. When I put a pickup back in that, I'm going to weld it with a wire welder. But as you can see, this half of that brass hasn't been attached to that oil pump in a long time, because I got that part ground off and it fell off. So I'm going to try to clean this up and see what it looks like. I got all that brass off that seam, trying to get to where you can see it. And I'm not going to use that pickup because you see this here, there's a crack here. Well, there's a crack here because these pumps, that tube is crushed together in one place to make a raised spot, and grinding the brass off of it, it went through it, and it's been bent anyway, and I would rather just put a different pickup in it, a new one, and I'm sure has rust in it. I mean, I'm sure that has rust inside of it. So the oil pump gears are great. The oil pump housing is in great shape. That engine that this came out of was the 468 in the Nova, and that was a 454 that would not keep a cam. It wiped out multiple flat tappet cams, and they finally, back in like 79, put a solid roller cam in it from Iski. And the oil pump has had metal run through it. So it's in great shape, considering it had cam loops run through it. And it's a used pump to begin with. I know very few people would even care about this. This is a used pump to begin with that came from a Chevrolet dealer in town, and that's supposedly this is a LS6 factory oil pump, and supposedly they came with the pickup tube braced in. But it doesn't do me any good like that. I have to use it. So now I took the pin out of the bypass, the spring, and that little washer, and I'm trying to get the piston out of the oil pressure bypass, but it's stuck. So I've oiled it a little bit. I'm going to let that soak. If I can't get it to where I can beat it against this table and that piston come out, I'll bring out some heat and I'll heat that housing, and that will hopefully get that little piston to come out of it. That's really the only thing wrong I see with that oil pump. I just figured I would make this video showing this because there has to be a few people that be interested in seeing me work on this engine. I'm making a video for the L78 putting it together and everything. So that's a sneak peek of that, along with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Tell me what you think of me using this used oil pump. And I'll see you next time. God bless.